How many people do you think keep their account with you secret?
The vast majority keep it secret. I really think that we are only now realizing how prevalent infidelity is. And so while, the stories of it spread around our social networks, and so the friends and family, oh, did you hear about this? Did you hear about that? The discovered affair. Those only tend to come out when someone has thrown it in their partner's face and used it almost as an axe to cut something off, or where there has been somebody has left them for some other lover, those kind of things. And those stories are actually few and far between. That's a small percentage of unfaithfulness out there. It's interesting. You use the word secrecy, and there's a great author, Dr. Eric Anderson, who does this with his incoming freshman class every year. He kind of asks the men to step out of the room and just says to the women in the class, talk to me a little bit about cheating, how you'd feel if you had a relationship and, your boyfriend cheated on you. And most of these young women are in relationships of some kind, and they all talk about devastated. It's the lying, the lack of trust, the secrecy, and all these things. And they says, I have a question for you. How many here in this room have a best friend? And almost all the women invariably put up their hand. He goes, and how many times do you think you've spoken to your best friend about your significant other, your relationship? Told your best friend something you've never shared with your lover and kind of kept a secret, and they all keep their hands up. And he says, so you just demonstrated something to me, that you do keep secrets. You do share things with people outside of your partnership about your partnership without telling them. So why is it any different when they do something, but it's more of a physical nature? And so I think sometimes we use these interesting words, secrecy, trust, whatever, and we try and label it, but we don't look at how often in a relationship, a marriage, we do keep secrets from our partner. We have financially unfaithful acts. We go shopping with other friends. There are so many things that we do. I think we can sometimes hide behind this word without really realizing it, that that is human nature again. We tell our mom secrets, we tell our best friend secrets, we do all kinds of things. That isn't the cornerstone of a marriage either. I think that's one of those notions that we're going to have to revisit if we're going to be more successful in relationships.
Well, there's a difference. I think that privacy is essential in a relationship. People have to have private spaces they can go to. Secrets is because the expectation, as you are saying, the expectation of intimacy, the definition of intimacy has always been a total self-disclosure. And I think that's what kills off eroticism and kills off relationships, because we expect that we should have this full, total disclosure to our partner. That's when we become uninteresting to our partners in actual fact. And that's why we're much more open to start new relationships, because somebody else is going to find us interesting again, because we have some secrets. We actually have some privacy over there, which we're not supposed to have in our modern relationships, which is a real big problem.